why, yeah, you're better off getting someone else to come.
Can you tell me a little bit about the stereo?
He can.
Yeah, which
He'll be able to tell you
part
better
is
than me.
or you're wondering?
Why would someone replace the 8.4 with this one? What's the benefit of this?
Okay, well, two things. One is the 8.4 has some problems. There's some that are there's some that have guys I know. I've got several friends that have had some issues with their 8.4 and they want to replace it. So, but this one will also do customizable gauges, so you can change the colors, you can do some things like that.
Nice.
It has performance gauge options to it, but you can also do 4 cameras into this unit.
Really nice.
Yeah, so you're able to do more.
Up front, one in the back, 2 on the sides if you wanted to.
And then it's gonna read the CAN bus information for your left and right turn signals.
Does it? So I was just gonna ask that question actually. If I put my turn signal on, would it automatically know?
Yes.
That's awesome. And is it plug and play as far as installation goes?
Yes.
Very nice.
HDMI inputs.
Also HDMI.
That's also a big selling factor for us, at least HDMI inputs.
But no cutting. Everything's plug and play. No cutting in the dash at all.
Where would you run the HDMI inputs? Is it right up front, right on the face of it, or
no? You
gotta
jump
put a little.
That would go into the glove box.
Gotcha.
Wherever you want. You could drill and mount it somewhere else if you wanted to.
Nice. You mind if I pop in and take a picture of it?
No, don't mind at all.
No, I mean, because these are
Apple CarPlay, Sirius XM, you got AV in, you got Apple CarPlay here, USB, different settings, nice.
The mirror is only a unique piece we have too. Did you see that? Did you see the mirror?
Oh, I did not. Thank you for pointing that out. Does that come with the stereo? Or is that additional?
It's a different piece.
That's
So
awesome.
that mirror then uses the camera in the back of the vehicle, by the tire, to actually be the image that you would see on the screen.
And so tell me all about it.
So this is a fully integrated system. So it comes with the integrated plastics, gives you the 10-inch screen, and you have all the data overlay. So if you decide to add like a front-facing camera, you can hit this button here. It would activate the front-facing camera, and then it would overlay that image with all of your performance data.
That's cool.
So if this is in the car and we were turning the wheels, these would turn, so you know what your pitch and roll would be here. All your other data, your coordinates and stuff would be here as well. And then you would see what is happening real time. So it's very intuitive. And then if you have the other cameras added, you can switch between those. So if you
it'll
have
take up to 4 cameras?
4 cameras, yep. So if you do the side mirror cameras, like we have them both ways on the Jeep here, we have the down-facing cameras, and then we have the side cameras. So if we like take the doors off, we took the doors off, we lose the mirrors, so they're tied into the turn signals. You hit the turn signal, the screen switches to that side, and then now you have a 10-inch mirror basically, so you can see what's going on. Again, forward-facing, rear-facing. You can manually override that. So, like, let's say you're towing something, you want to see what's going on with the hitch. You can hit the rearward camera. You can override it, which you can't do in the Jeep now.
Right. How much extra are the side cameras?
Side cameras, I believe the pair with the brackets is like $180, right around there.
Not bad.
No, it's not super expensive. For audio-wise, if you're an audio guy, it's got a full DSP. If you had to buy that separately, it's usually $400 to $800 for a nice DSP. It's already integrated into the system. So we can go here, on button, sound settings. So we got all your controls there. You got subwoofer control, your pre-outs. So if you had amplifiers, it's got 4-volt out. If you know what that is, it's they keep the levels on your amplifier all the way down, so you don't have any noise. You got your full adjustable EQ, your presets here, so you can go like automatic ones, and then you can tweak those. So if I change that to jazz, and then if I like, I like it better like this, and then you can just fold
This
it down.
comes with everything I need to replace either the 8.4 or even the smaller unit.
Correct. Any of the units.
Just take it
it's
out,
all integrated. You
swap
keep
this in.
steering wheel controls, Android Auto, CarPlay. If I didn't mention that already. Let's go back home. USB in, so if like you have a thumb drive that's got like a bunch of music or stuff on it, you just plug it in, which yours would be down here low in the dash. So you have both. You have one becomes your primary for Android Auto or CarPlay, and then the other one's just a USB charge. So if you wanted to use the USB, you would just plug it in there, and then you can access all that data. You get all all that right on there, or you can stream it from your phone or whatever have
So
you
it's
like
a
that.
real simple aftermarket, easy add-on, no
Basically,
wiring, no
we try
plumbing.
to cover everything, yes. And as far as it goes, it's plug and play. Comes with all the brackets, the plastic, the harnesses, the wiring. The only thing you would add is if you wanted extra cameras or Sirius XM, you'd have to buy the tuner, which is only like $40.
That's awesome.
And you just plug that in. And then we have it in pieces on the wall over here if you want to see what all the components separate.
Check them out.
Well, I saw it at,
Pardon me.
was that EJS? We were right next to it.
You have your rear tire contact patch. 2 lanes over.
That's the JK.
Okay, so the
This is the
JL
JL.
is this one.
So you can see there's the bezel where it goes around the side camera there. And because have you seen what the deal with why the JL is such a pain? It's because the radio is only about that deep from the factory.
There's nothing to it.
So ours puts the brain in a vertical position. You add these 2 modules, mount to that brain. All the rest of the harnesses go in. This goes kind of up in the back of the dash.
This is what mounts to the back, or that's what mounts to the original factory harness. The rest of this plugs into the back of the stereo.
Yeah, it plugs into this brain box.
Oh, I got you.
And then there's a tether that goes to this. Because this is a it's in itself, the radio's universal. So you could
Oh, I got you. That way you could install it in other vehicles.
you could put it, or if you had a custom car, maybe they didn't even have a radio,
This
you
is
could put the brain somewhere
really
else and
cool,
that
too.
tether it. So this front-facing camera, DVR, and then it ties into the rear camera.
So that's got a camera in it as well?
Yeah. So you get like accident avoidance and everything. You got front-facing. Then you tie into the stock if you have it, or add on the rear camera.
Does this have a like a memory chip or
Yeah,
something like
DVR.
that?
Yeah, it takes an SD card.
It just constantly overwrites?
Correct. And then it has an impact sensor, so it'll record automatically.
That's cool.
We have that also in it, and it also has the backup lines and everything. So when you reverse it, it shows you where you're turning.
So you could install this in any vehicle though?
Correct. This one's just the kit for the Jeep, but it is a universal piece. So we do 2 things. We make universal pieces, and then we bundle them together so it's a solution for certain
And this is
vehicles.
called the MRCHD.
So what it is, it's the MRC is the mirror. It's a HD DVR.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, so that's kind of how the partner.
I love that. I think that's really cool. And the stereo is amazing. Any idea how much wattage this thing kicks out?
So wattage-wise, it's 50 by 4, but again, it's 4-volt pre-out, so you can add all the
If you were going to add
amplifications.
amplifiers and stuff like that.